What's up, YouTube? So as I'm swinging here in my hammock, thought I'd make a video. I've had some requests, or not requests, but just people commenting saying that they would appreciate it if I wasn't walking, or not didn't appreciate it if I wasn't walking, but just appreciate it if I could be a little more stationary when I'm making these videos, so it's easier to hear me and understand, which makes perfect sense. I do like the momentum and the swinging, so I hope this doesn't bother you, but I'm a very active person. I like moving a lot, and I like movement and momentum, so it keeps my thoughts going, keeps my blood flowing. Not that I can't have good thoughts and good blood flow when I'm sitting, but I really enjoy making these videos when I'm moving. So I'll do my best to make sure these are clear and coherent, and always improving and changing. So with that said, quick tip: if you have a hammock and it's like a string one like this, make sure it's tight. So I've been sleeping out here last week or so, just every few nights or whatever, and I've noticed in the morning that my back hurts a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna do some stretches and it's all good, but the hammock has been, as I sit in it and sleep in it, it kind of stretches out, and so it's important that it's stretched tight, so you don't have to, you're not like all curled up inside of it. So with that said, I want to talk about posture and body posture. I've spent most of my life hunched over unknowingly, and people tell me, oh, sit up straight, and I didn't really care to listen to them. I didn't know why it mattered. I was a young punk kid. It didn't mean anything to me, but now I realize why it's so important. And why it's important is because your organs and your body and your muscles and your nerves and everything, the straight posture, well, the straight posture allows everything to flow more smoothly. It opens up your airways, it opens up your blood vessels, it makes your organs not so squished together, and it's good for it tightens up your stomach and your chest. And I'm noticing as I'm eating vegan and eating healthier and exercising more, that a tight stomach is important. Not like super like tight, but just a flat stomach, because the body fat, I don't know exactly what this is, exactly why yet, but the body fat around your organs is not like a protection cushion. It actually slows your metabolism down, it slows your digestive tract down, and that can lead to cancers and other diseases, and it's just not good. So it's healthy to have a flat stomach and a strong core, and metaphorically speaking or spiritually speaking, a strong core is a strong foundation, which means you are able to make better decisions elsewhere in life. So if your foundation isn't good, if your core isn't strong, then the rest of your body is going to kind of be out of whack. So posture is important because not only does it affect you physically, but it also affects you mentally. So when you're hunched over, you're telling other people, you're telling yourself that you just don't give a shit. And that's how my attitude was as a kid, is I don't really care what you have to say, and I don't care who you are, and I don't care why you're telling me what you're telling me. And it shows weakness, and it shows instability, and it shows not poor character, but just it shows a lack of empathy for yourself, and then if you're not taking care of yourself and others, it shows a lack of well-being. And obviously we can't just be straight all the time. My posture right now isn't like perfectly straight, but it's not about being perfectly straight. It's about being balanced and in harmony with your body. And as I get older and develop my intuition more and learn to listen to my body, I know how I need to be sitting or standing when I'm doing something and exercising and whatnot. So it's a balancing game, and it's a lot of fun listening to your body and intuition. So if you ever are curious how to start doing that, how to start that process, feel free to send me a message or drop me a comment, and I'd be happy to fill you in. But so along with posture, breathing is important. This video is just going to be about posture and breathing. Breathing is important because it creates circulation. It's the in and out, it's the dynamic, it's the flow of life. And so the posture creates the structure for the flow, but the breathing is the flow. And so sometimes we breathe faster, sometimes we breathe slower. All of these opposites are also part of the flow, but what's important is that not necessarily that you're always aware of your breathing, because we need to think about other things and do other things, but at the same time, we don't need to think about other things all the time. And so it's a balance between voluntary and involuntary breathing. And so why that is important is because think of your breathing as the doorways of perception. And so the more you breathe, not the more you breathe, but the more you're allowing oxygen to come into your body, the more open your perception is, the more open your mind is. And what that translates to is having a harmonious life. So when you're breathing slowly and deeply, and not necessarily always deeply, but just slowly, it creates less stress. It creates more patience. And how that works is that you're not stressing your body out. When we breathe very quickly, unconsciously, it's because we're stressed out. So it's a two-way street. We breathe because of our mindset, and our mindset affects our breathing. So it's all about momentum and what momentum you want to have going on. And so I created another video, put it on Snapchat, but I'm also gonna upload that, put it on YouTube. Breathing slowly, consistently, and deeply, and deeper and deeper, allows you to relax more. And when you're relaxed more, your body can carry out its functions, which means if your body is not spending so much time trying to process food and fight off diseases and things like that, you can spend that time having clear thoughts, enjoying things, creating projects, all kinds of all of the wonderful things that we have in life. So with that said, just wanted to make a quick video on your breathing and posture and why it's so important. And it really applies to everything we do, everywhere we go. And so if you have any questions about that, I'd love to hear them. Man, these bugs are a little liking me today. But yeah, so if you're interested in learning more about that, I'd love to talk with you, chat with you. I love hearing your comments, reading them, and as this channel grows, I'm looking forward to the tribe and the community we're building. For those on YouTube, got this pit over the fire, and trying to spin around. Got this teepee that my cousin and I built. Can fit 7, 8, 10 people in there. We fit 2 full-size air mattresses. We fit 1 full-size air mattress, and it only took up about half of it. And so you could fit 2 full-size air mattresses, which it could easily sit about 8 to 10 people in there. Be a little meditation hut. And I'm looking forward to having lots of people out here as this tribe continues to grow and build. I enjoy and appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.